What is going on, my beautiful peoples? Y'all, I am in love, and I got to talk to you about this. Now, I know what you're thinking, but what I mean is I'm in love with the process. I'm in love with the process, the ups and the downs, because if you're not in love with the process, you will never get to the benefits of the process, because the process becomes your hindrance or your roadblock. So you gotta love the process. You gotta love the downs just as much as you love the ups. Yesterday was a prime example. Was busy over the weekend, didn't think about charging up my GoPro, jumped in the car, put my whole setup together real quick. GoPro said it had 49% battery. I'm like, yes, I made it by the skin of my teeth. I can get this morning motivation out and we'll be set. Started recording. So I can't say that word that I just said about what happened to my GoPro and it dying, because that actually ended the video. Fortunately, I was looking at the screen while I drive. Otherwise, everything that I'm about to say would be somewhere in Never Land. But like I was saying, it's all part of the process. You gotta love the process. You gotta love the ups and the downs just as much. So yesterday, GoPro didn't work in the morning because of the battery. Got to work. I'm like, all right, let me charge my iPad so I'll be ready for the after work live stream, Motivation Monday. Left my iPad at home. So much work to do at work. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stay at work. So I stayed at work till 6:50, like a whole almost 2 hours after I was supposed to get off work, and got some things done. And I was like, it's gonna have to be it. It's part of the process. It's what I'm getting at. It's part of the process. The ups and the downs are part of the process. There's gonna be times where you feel like you can't get any lower. I have found rock bottom. And then you realize that you're just on the edge of a shelf and you roll a little bit and you fall a little bit more. I get it. It happens. It happens to me all the time. Like, I can't get any lower than this. I just can't. And then somehow, some way, I find a way to get lower. Like, wow, that was impressive in an unimpressive way. Like, how did I manage to do that? How did I manage to do that? I don't understand. How did I manage to do that? I don't understand. I don't understand. It's just how it goes, y'all. It's the ups and the downs. It's part of the process. These kind of things happen. I don't understand why, but it is what it is. And I'm gonna tell you, anybody that's gotten anywhere has had to love the process. They had to get through the process because it's what it is. And so I wanted to share this message with you this morning because sometimes it's just difficult. Loving the process doesn't mean that the process is easy, and it doesn't mean that you're going to be happy all the time during the process. When you're down, you're going to feel like you're down. It's just part of the process. So when you feel down, know that feeling of up is going to happen at some point. But we just got to keep pushing till we get there. We just got to keep pushing. The idea behind this morning motivation is the fact that movement is the key. That's what makes the process work, is movement. Now, we can talk about this from a couple different ways. We can talk about physical movement, physically putting something into whatever you're doing. We can talk about mental movement. You know, there's a couple different ways to go at this thing, but the point is movement. I wasn't able to physically move yesterday because of equipment issues and that kind of deal, but mentally I was moving, trying to plan ahead for today, trying to plan for this evening's Tech Tuesday, you know, just trying to be active even if my activity couldn't be seen by everyone else. So staying busy, moving is important. It makes a big difference. It makes a huge difference. There are going to be days you don't feel like getting up. That was me today. I'm running about 10, 15 minutes late for my usual schedule because I just couldn't get myself out of the bed. I just couldn't. I needed, like, the alarm went off. I didn't pop up. I'm like, oh, I got to take a minute. I got to take a minute because today, one of the mornings, I wasn't feeling it this morning. I just wasn't feeling it. But that don't mean that I'm going to lay in the bed all day. I got work to do. I can't lay in the bed all day. But I gave myself a couple minutes, let my body kind of feel like it was being cheating the system by getting them extra couple minutes. Got up, went through my day, you know what I mean, getting my stuff started to get out the door. Got out the door, and it is what it is. One of the things I was going to talk about yesterday, when I woke up yesterday and I was walking out the door, little man was playing Madden on the PlayStation. And I remember when we got Madden, when I bought him that Xbox, he hated it for the first couple little bit because he couldn't get it. Like it wasn't clicking. And then we switched to PlayStation because he wanted the PlayStation for one particular game, which, I mean, the game is kind of cool, but I wouldn't switch whole systems for it. But anyway, that's his preference, and it is what it is. But going from Madden on Xbox to Madden on PlayStation is different. But now he got the whole thing down. He telling me what buttons I'm hitting wrong and why stuff ain't right. You know, no, you got to hit that square and then the triangle and then the L. You know, all of these buttons, man, I can't figure that mess out. I don't play it enough. I got so much stuff I'm working on. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So, but the point is, he got it. You know what I mean? He got it. He's good. He got it now. It's all in this, you know what I mean? He got the muscle memory. He got the mental memory. And he just does what he did. He just does what he does. You know what I mean? And he got it. So it's part of the process. There's going to be ups. There's going to be downs. And it's just how it goes. It's just how it goes. So I don't know. I don't know whether these morning motivations are more for me or more for you, or I really think it's a combination of both. These kind of opportunities for me to just speak my mind and speak my heart is good for me. And I hope that in the process of doing this, that it helps others. I know it takes time for things to take off. I'm trying to get into the long form content algorithm, and the only way to do that is by movement, physically doing something. So I thought that this would be a great way to do that and accomplish that, and at the same time I'm utilizing the time that I've got. I still don't have a studio set up yet. I'm working on it. So the car is what I got. I got to use what I got. You know what I mean? So let's use what we got. Let's stay on the move. You know what I mean? Let's stay active and get something accomplished. So that's what we're trying to do. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? I don't know. Everybody is different. So we just keep pushing. We just keep grinding until we figure out what works. I don't know what works yet, but I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because I'm getting some feedback and saying that it's good. And then, you know what I mean, we'll go from there. We'll go from there. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you as always for all that you do. We truly appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. You are special people. Y'all is family. And you know, when things get difficult, when we're trying to find our way, the recipe is simple. Stay strong, stay positive, stay active. Geek Squad. We will see you after work for the Tech Tuesday live stream. Y'all take care. GoPro, stop recording.